Hey everybody, Rick Peterson here, Goes to 11 Media. Today I have a special one for you guys. It's pretty neat for anybody that's into technology. Today I'm at Aerobotika, located in Coquitlam, British Columbia. I'm joined today with Darren Honeysett, the Sales and Marketing Director for Aerobotika. How's it going, Darren?
Great, yeah, thank you for coming to visit our location here.
It's great. Now, I found you guys because I was doing some research into drones. And drones, as you and I briefly talked about, drones can be a good thing and they can also be a bad thing depending on who the operator is. And there's become much more need for regulations and getting licenses and all the rest, and there's a lot of restrictions. So I wanted to come and see you guys to sort of highlight what you guys do with your business. So if you can give the viewers a little bit of description.
Yeah, for sure. So our doors are always open for anybody who wants to come by, like yourself. So we at Aerobotika are here to enable business with drones. So we're a training facility that does training on UAVs, so unmanned aerial vehicles is the technical term we use. People may know it as drones. So that's what we want to do, is help enable businesses, individuals to get drones up in the air, get yourself certified, learn all the rules and regulations, feel confident flying them, and really take a business from A to Z startup. Whether you're a construction company, individual, anyone flying just wants to get it up in the air and follow the rules and regulations, that's what we do.
So now you offer courses, you're saying. So now courses-wise, what would a beginner level course look like for our viewers, and what kind of pricing are we talking about?
Yeah, for sure. So our beginning level course is our UAV ground school. So this is a piloting knowledge requirement by Transport Canada. So before you would have to apply for an SFOC, which you still have to do, which is a Special Flight Operating Certificate. And in order to apply for this commercial license, you need a UAV ground school. And in the past, there were only options for public-private ground schools. So this is for a pilot license, so strictly pilots. So the only way to get a UAV up in the air would be to have a pilot's license. So we went to Transport Canada and said, hey, this is not realistic. We are creating a specific UAV ground school to get this certificate. We're going to cover all the rules and regulations you need to cover in order to get that certificate. So that's what our UAV ground school does. So we created a 20-hour Transport Canada regulated course. We'll get you your certification in order to apply. So our UAV ground school covers all the rules, regulations, and how to get your commercial license. That's your basic ground.
That's your first step.
Yeah.
So now let's say that I'm Joe Consumer and I'm going into an electronics shop and I'm wanting to buy one of these drones. So for example, I know I've seen the DJI in retailers before.
Yeah.
And I want to buy that because I want to go flying that. Now, would I need to take, under the laws, do I have to take like a ground school, or is that something that is just advised to take?
Yeah, so for commercial purposes, you need a piloting skills knowledge requirement, which is our UAV ground school.
Okay.
As a regular consumer, there's still rules and regulations you need to follow if you're flying recreationally. So that's where you can learn the rules and regulations at our course. We have about 25% of our students are just recreational flyers, want to learn how to fly it, follow all the rules, just love taking photos for themselves or videos.
Now guys, I can't stress to you enough that, I mean, there's plenty of videos on YouTube that you find where people are flying these drones and they get some absolutely, cinematography is phenomenal, the shots that they get. But you have to know where you're flying it, is it legal to fly it, your altitudes that you're flying it, because these things can fly pretty high, can't they?
Oh yeah, they can, reach thousands of feet if you really wanted. There's a lot of software in them now that limit that. And there is rules on how high you should fly here in Canada.
Yeah. So you got to know that. It's that whole thing of knowing the rules before you go out with one of these, because it's not to be taken lightly. I mean, these things can cause a lot of damage really quickly, I'm sure, if they get away on you.
Oh yeah.
Right. So, and how much is that DJI?
This one, the Phantom 4, retails probably about $2,200 fully loaded Canadian.
Yeah, so you don't want to crash that.
No.
You don't want to crash that. Now, the other thing that I thought was interesting is that your company also does direct marketing sales of some of the products we have here. So can you give us an idea, like what's an entry level price point, and what are the, obviously we go up to the DJI one here, but what are we talking about for price range?
Yeah, for sure. So we do hardware recommendations too. So if you're a company and you don't know where to start, you're an individual, don't know where to start, we do all the research for you. So from this little beginner starter drone, you use your cell phone to fly it. It's great flight training, and then all the way up to kind of commercial application drones where you can put $10,000 plus payloads on that drone.
Wow.
With cameras and thermal imaging, stuff like that. So with our course, we can sell drones and offer that to our students.
Okay, Darren, listen, this sounds great. I think that, it's a really awesome program that you guys have put together here. It's very comprehensive. You're not just talking about the sales of the drones, and you're not just doing the school. You sort of combine everything, which is brilliant. The thing we're going to go do now, guys, is we're going to actually pack up some of this gear, and we're going to go out to a field, and we're going to fly a few of these things, just to give you some ideas on what's what with it. So, Darren, thanks so much, and we'll see these guys out in the field.
Today we're out here. We're going to be flying the PM41. This is our sister company, Lift Robotics. They created this PM41 for the agricultural mapping industry, open source drone. We're with Nick here in our electronics department, who's going to be walking you through a test flight of it and the details on what is involved in it.
All right, so this is the PM41. This is our Lift Robotics custom UAV. It's a custom carbon fiber body with carbon fiber blades. It's a quadcopter, and our main application is just basically to have a drone that's fully open source and can accept basically any payload that you can put on it. Right now we're looking at doing things like LiDAR, optical flow sensors, as well as RTK, which is just a high precision GPS that gets us down to usually centimeter accuracy.
All right, guys, so we're at the field, and I've got the DJI Mavic Air, and I'm going to give it a go to do a little sampling of their ground school. Obviously, it's much more comprehensive than just showing you a couple things and away you go. These guys give you really detailed instructions and course outlines, etc. So I'm just coming here as a rookie, and they're being gracious enough to let me try this out. So we're going to give it a go. This thing is really cool. I don't know if you can see this, but it's got the cell phone, so you can actually see the camera view. So this thing actually has a camera on board that you can film with. It actually, once I do the throttle up, it'll actually go to a certain level once I let my thumb off, and it holds. It does all kinds of cool stuff, so let's give it a go here.
So both in, into, yep. Then your left is your throttle. So you go up, and if you let go, it'll hold.
There we go. That is cool. And then if I want to go to the left,
so your right stick is your, so left and right is through roll. Yep.
Okay.
and then forward is forward. Very similar to a video game.
Okay.
And what we like to do is always keep the rear part of the drone facing you, so that forward is always forward relative to you.
Right. Okay. So right now I noticed that because if I pull this to me,
It goes towards you. Yep.
so should I spin it around the other way then?
No. It's good. It's good that way. That's what we try to get people to do, just to have it be a bit more intuitive. So backwards is backwards, forwards is forwards, and then your left stick up down is your throttle, and then your left stick right and left is your yaw. So
that yaw is going to move me left or right.
yaw will rotate you. So you're on your left stick. If you go towards either side, you'll see.
Oh, I
it
see. That's
yaws.
rotating me. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And so now you're reversed, and if you go forward, forward is now coming at you.
So I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but there we are. It's facing towards us. Right? It's pretty darn cool. Man, you could have so much fun with these little guys, eh? And I'll get it back into, so I want to go to the left, and then this way, and then land. So if I land it, what am I going to do? Just down?
Yep, throttle all the way down. It'll stop and automatically land.
Very cool. All right, guys. Well, you know what? I can't say enough about this company, Aerobotika. The technology that they have in their drones that they're making in conjunction with Lift, unbelievable. I was absolutely blown away by some of the technology that goes into these things and their capabilities. If you're thinking about buying a drone, if you're thinking about learning how to fly a drone properly in regulations, and you're in Canada, give these guys a call. Darren, do you guys also do stuff for people outside of Canada, or is it Canada only?
We're going to be moving into the U.S., Africa, plans for Mexico even.
Okay, there you go. So it's not just going to be local guys. So check them out. I'll be putting a link to their website on this video for you. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact them. They'll hook you up. And then, as I say, they're also able to get you product as well. So Nick, thanks so much for the demo and for trusting me with your equipment there.
No problem.
You're a brave man. Thank you. And guys, have yourself a good one. We'll talk to you soon. All right, guys, so I'm at the field. I have the DJI Mac.
DJI Mavic Air.
All right, guys, I'm at the field. I have the DJI Maverick Air. Maverick or Mavic?
Mavic.
The Maverick. The Maverick.
The Maverick. All right.